What up, what up, what up? We here to talk to you about Baddies Gone Wild, Dominican Republic Reunion Part 1. It was a good reunion, and I have to say, Bad Boys was good. Baddies Gone Wild was good. My favorite shows are as follows. Baddies Gone Wild is number 1. Bad Boys is number 2. And Baddies Chapter 2 is number 3. Y'all feel how y'all feel? Hey, we all have opinions. We can adopt similar connections, spot our differences. And then again, I just be wanting y'all to listen to what I be saying sometimes. Yeah, a lot of y'all into the comments defending me, and I appreciate that because y'all actually listen. And then the rest of y'all is just, y'all hear what y'all want to hear, okay? Probably not for the last time. I'm probably going to say it whenever I want to say it because I can say whatever I want to say. This is my show. I can say whatever I want to say it. I do not have a problem with Lex. I rep Lex quite often. I rep Lex all throughout my video. Y'all just don't know how to decipher the words that are coming out of my mouth. When I said that the boxing match was trash, what I mean by that is not because Lex won, because I said that she was going to win. Okay? I said she was going to win videos ago. The fight to me was trash, and maybe this is the boxing rules. I don't know. I don't really watch boxing. I don't really give about boxing. I don't really care. But maybe this is the boxing rules that I just don't like. 3 rounds, trash. You need more than 3 rounds for me. And then the fact that each round was 2 minutes, trash. That was trash. That was trash. That is why the fight was trash to me. And the only fight that was entertaining remotely was the 2 fat dudes. That's it. The fight with Big Lex and Tasiki was trash because it was only 3 rounds. Each round was 2 minutes. To me, that was not long enough. And Tasiki was like this, spinning around because she was tired and having to lift up her bra. The fight was trash. If y'all don't like that, be mad with yourselves. Okay? It was trash. I said nothing about Lex. Only the fact that she's gonna be cocky as shit, and that's just what it is. It's a fact. The girl is a confident. Y'all want to say confident, like cocky is a bad thing, but the girl is a confident / cocky ass broad. She is. And if I won an Oscar over Quentin Tarantino, Steven Spielberg, Ryan Coogler, the fucking greats, Nolan, I would think my shit don't stink. You know what I'm saying? This girl won the crown of the biggest, heaviest hitter. Of course she's gonna be cocky. When she was walking down that hallway and she said, I don't need to say nothing else. Cocky, confidence, whatever the hell word y'all want to say. It's okay. Lex is cool. I think she's cool. She gonna have a lot to say. That's it. She beat up. She didn't beat up, but she beat up Tasiki. Bitch, I would talk mad shit too. But y'all probably didn't even understand the shit that said out right now. Y'all crazy. And the only reason why I never did a video with her is because her price was way too high. And the girl talks all day, every day online about everything. So I have nothing left to ask her. Why would I pay for something? Why would I pay for something when she already talks about it online? That makes absolutely no sense. But she dope as shit. And yes, I was in talks to do an interview with the girl. But it's not that I didn't choose her because I don't like her. Like, I don't even know the broad. You know what I'm saying? She cool as shit. I think she cool, and I think she beat up a lot of bitches. And she could pop her shit. But again, y'all gonna hear what the hell y'all want to hear. I want to talk about this reunion because this reunion was dope. This reunion was hot. The reason why this reunion was hot because we got a talking piece. A talking piece. They came out the way that they needed to come out so that the story can be told, so that we can get some conversation. Honestly, if I have to be honest, I feel like House A should have had the intro card. House A should have left. House B should have had the intro card. House B should have left. Then I feel like part 3, and y'all might not like this. Honestly, I feel like part 1 should be House B, House A. Then part 2 should be the one-on-one rounds. Like, let's figure out what's going on with Lauren. Let's figure out what's going on with Becky. Nobody else on stage. That's how this reunion should go. To be honest, that's how it should go. Becky and Lauren get their one off. Boom, we done. Then bring the next two Raws that got an issue out. They get their one off. Boom, we done. Then the next two Raws. Yeah, that's how I feel like it should be done. Get the reunion done in 2. You don't need a part 3, and we done. That's how I feel. But whatever, y'all might feel some sort of way. Y'all might whatever. It is what it is. But we're gonna start with my nose. Ready to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Lauren says she want to fight Becky to get it out the way. I'm so glad she said this right off rip because, you know, the consensus was that both of them was avoiding each other, even though they did fight on the show. They fought on the show, not as religiously as Minx and Lauren or Elena and Lauren, but Becky and Lauren did fight on the show. I'm glad she's saying this because she like the fans think she's scared or whatever. She ready to fight and get that out the way. I like this. I'm ready for this, to be honest. I'm ready for this. So let's get into it. They also mentioned that Maloney is getting pimped by her band. Cutter and Lulu. Lauren says she might have to slap Lulu. And they say G Baby was talking with Maloney in the confessionals. Now, I don't recall G Baby talking about them per se. But at the end of the day, G Baby didn't have a foot in the door either which way. She played the mutual side because she didn't want to fight, and she didn't want to keep getting beat up by Becky. On the show, she was like, why you want us to get beat up? I don't want to get beat up. So we already know G Baby ain't that girl. We know G Baby is not that girl. I'm not expecting nothing from G Baby, and I'm not expecting nothing from Cutter, to be honest. I'm not. House B is talking in a room, and Leandra walks in. Ming says she got tore up during the show. She admits to losing a couple of fights, and she says that she's not going to help Leandria in any of her fights. No shade, because it is what it is. Because when she was getting tore up, Leandria did not help. Ming said you was doing boxing lessons online, so you better know how to fight. I like this side of Minx. Minx can admit when she loses. Ming got no problem getting her teeth fixed. Ming got no problems cracking jokes. I like this about Minx. Y'all don't like Minx for whatever reason, but again, Minx reminds me of Red, like a polarizing, in-your-face, blunt-ass personality. Like, she reminds me of Red. Just it is what it is. Y'all don't like her? Okay. It's y'all bad. Y'all don't like her. Maloney has a shirt that, clowns Baby Tyson for when she got, facial wounds from the fights. And then we get the no fighters talking, which is Mimi. I give Mimi a little bit of respect. She definitely give respect because she helped Davo when Elena was jumping in. Elena's a jumper. She's what Mona Simone will call a jumper hoe. Elena is a jumper. Jesus, she's a jumper. She's a jumper. I'm like, God damn, she can't buy her business to save her life. She's a jumper. It's horrible. But anyways, it's Mimi, Cutter, G-Baby, and Lulu. The No Fighters crew. Do we care? We don't. Is it me? Or does Janisha and Bobby Lights look like twins? Bobby seems to think that Lauren should win the money, and if it's a split-way thing, that Baby Tyson should win the money. I agree. It should be a Lauren and Baby Tyson thing, Dizzle for shizzle, my nizzle, and that's all. That's his all. Right. Janisha's outfit wasn't really tea for me. It was cute, but she dresses better and has dressed better. The white was not all right. The white with the glass thing, it was just... Bobby, I don't know what the hell he had on. Black goes with everything, but then it doesn't go with everything. Natalie comes out, and she looks great. Natalie looks better than the both of them, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. You know what I'm saying? And like Bobby said, Natalie looks rich. I agree. Natalie says, I'm going in VIP. I'm going to watch the show from afar. I'm not in this. I'm not being the host. I'm going to watch her. So Bobby, you got promoted from audience host to stage host. Do your job. And I'm like, okay, tell Janisha the same thing. Tell Janisha the same thing. No shade. No shade. Tell Janisha the same thing, please. And thank you. Right. I don't know who Dara the Doll is, and that's okay. I don't need to know who she is. I'm happy she got the audience host job. Hopefully she does better than Sydney Starr. Right. They bring Lauren out. She come out with a mouth guard. She dressed to fight. They bring Baby Tyson out. She come out. She dressed to fight. Okay. They bring Lauren out. Lauren comes out. She had like her knee jerking and everything. She playing around. She come out to fight. Lauren says, you know what show you signed up for? She says, tonight they need to redeem themselves. She talking about G-Baby, Cutter, and Lulu. Right. Lauren says she respect Baby Tyson. They bring Cutter, G-Baby, and Mimi out. Okay, they get booed. I don't think the booing was for Mimi per se, but it was what it was. Now, this is the part where they start talking and having dialogue, which is what I appreciated. Immediately, though, before the dialogue, Dava whoops up on G-Baby. And I'm like, oh, wow. What's going on, Dava? Dava don't like G-Baby. Dava don't respect G-Baby. Dava think that G-Baby is an op. G-Baby was going back online talking about kids having asthma and stuff like that. Also, which, in all fairness, I like Lauren, but reading that long-ass paragraph that Bobby Twin read didn't say nothing about the baby. All they commented on was the fact that she gave Lauren access to her phone. So Lauren from that message took, oh, you talking about my baby having asthma and all that. She didn't say none of that. And to be quite honest, like I said, I like Lauren, but this is where y'all be biased and I don't. I can admit when something is fugazi, and it was fugazi. I hate when a person go, oh, you talking about my baby, and you don't say shit about the child, but you mention the person. And because the person really feels some sort of way about their parenting skills, they say, you talking about my baby. The bride ain't say nothing about the child. But that's neither here nor there. Okay? Because Lauren feeling some sort of way. She calling her out. Don't talk about my baby. Don't talk about my baby. You broke my heart. I had love for you. I was sticking up for you. I had love for you. This, that, and the third. It is what it is. You broke my heart. You broke my heart. Matter of fact, I want to fight you. G-Baby running around the whole damn stage. Ha, ha, you not fighting me. Oh, my God. This is horrible. But G-Baby don't care how it look. G-Baby don't care what it look like to the audience. G-Baby not fighting Lauren. She don't want to fight Lauren. She'll fight when she need to fight, but she ain't fighting Lauren. On one side, I respect it. Listen, hear me out. Listen with your ears. I respect it because she genuinely has no problem with Lauren. So there's no reason why she wants to fight Lauren. Mind you, yes, she is a punk. And she don't want to get beat up. If she gonna get beat up, she would rather get beat up for something that means something to her versus fighting Lauren just for the sake of fighting Lauren. That don't make sense to her. I understand that. I get that. It's I don't know. If y'all don't get that, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all have to be under 18 if y'all don't get that. But with that being said, man, she's a punk. Generally speaking, she is. She ran. It is what it is. Lauren says that Cutter was just traumatized after getting that black eye. Cutter says, yeah, I never had a black eye before. It was traumatizing and I was ready to go home, but I stayed. And it is what it is. I do apologize for not having y'all back because when I watched it back, it looked crazy. But hey, I'm going to do better tonight. Tyson like, yeah, she says she's going to fight tonight, so just redeem yourself tonight. I'm like, Baby Tyson don't want to hear nothing. Baby Tyson ready to bang. Even Lauren was like, I don't know what y'all here for. To be honest, respectfully, we don't even need to do this talking. I just came to bang. I said, oh, all right, Lauren, let's go. Lauren calls out Lulu for having her back at the club and then saying in confessional, like, now I need to have their back because they have my back, which is true. I remember that moment. Lulu is on both sides of the fence. She wishy-washy as well. But Lulu didn't let nobody beat up on her, though. So we can't say that. Lauren gives Mimi her props and said that Mimi stood on business. It was what it was. Mimi says that if she did not have her family issues, she would have stayed. And yeah, that's it on that. G-Baby says she's in no house. She's in house C. She's not in house A. She's not in house B. She's in house C. They all say that house B is coming up. House A stands up like the Avengers. Avenger is a symbol. They stand up. Everybody stands up, including Cutter, including Mimi, and including Lulu. Everybody stands up. Avenger is a symbol. House A goes after House B. And listen here. This was freaking crazy. It was a Royal Rumble. I got the same kind of energy within me that I got when Shawty and Ant versus Pootie and Landon. It was hot. But this is where things kind of went left for me, and I'm going to have to go through my notes because I wrote all the fights down. Becky goes after Lauren. Elena jumps in. Horrible, right? Automatically, we starting off on a bad foot because Elena and Becky was finna run their runs, right? Now, Laura is trying to do her best in handling both, but she gets overwhelmed. Mimi, and shout out to Mimi. Mimi saw that Elena and Becky was jumping Lauren and she tried to get in there. But Sam counterattacked that. And so Mimi had to end up taking care of Sam and put Sam through there. Put Sam through there. You hear me? On the flip side, you have Minx going after Dava. Okay? Mimi, I put Mimi tried to help, but okay, boom. Betty Tyson took Nas and Maloney down by herself. Cutter tried. Because Maloney was going after Baby Tyson. Baby Tyson was going after Maloney. Then Nas jumped in. Baby Tyson taking care of both of them bitches, putting them down on the couch. Then Cutter tried to come in to try to stop Nas, but it don't really work out that way, right? Complete and utter chaos. Let me look at my notes. Lauren was tagging Becky in the face on the couch. Now, mind you, at this point, Elena on top of Lauren like this. Lauren is like this, hitting and hitting Becky in the face. Security came way too late. Okay? Way too late. Baby Tyson comes up trying to help Lauren with Becky, trying to stomp Becky out in the face. Okay? Lauren and Minx fight. Now that was wild. They was getting in there. Minx walk away with a busted lip, right? Lulu brings Sam to the ground. Sam screams, "My arm, my arm." Lulu pops in the mouth and says, "Shut up, ho." That was funny. It was hilarious. It was funny and it was hilarious. I don't feel happy that, Sam's arm is popped out. Cause Sam, whether she's in the wrong house or not, I feel like Sam has the most cojones, the most heart, the most grit out of everybody. Cause no matter what, she in there. She in there. I feel like Sam should have been on house 8 though. No shade. Sam is cool. She just in the wrong house. Right. Ming's lip is busted. Baby Tyson tossed Leandra over the chair. Now, Leandra is sitting there watching on the chair. She looking like she ain't got a dog in the fight. Baby Tyson said, "Oh no, ho, you fighting too." Baby Tyson tackled that broad. She fall on the ground. Now, Baby Tyson didn't really do damage because, Leandra comes up and starts fighting. But then Elena jumps in again. Somebody need to ragtag this hoe. Because Elena don't know how to mind her business, right? She jumping no matter what, okay? Dava fights Becky, but Elena jumps in. Ridiculous. Cutter ends up fighting Nas. Lauren fights Leandria. Okay. Natalie says, "No more jumping, no more jumping, no more jumping." Mimi and Sam fight. She drags Sam by the hair. Lulu fights Sam. Her arm hurts again. They say, "No jumping, no jumping, no jumping." Becky fights Lauren and Minx and Elena jump. It was horrible. Horrible. At this moment, I feel like Lauren is winded. Lauren is gassed out. She tired. She tired at this moment, right? She tired. Maloney fights Tyson. Lauren fights Becky one last time and she loses. She lost. She lost. It was horrible. She lost. Because she was doing what Bad Dolly was doing to Ivory. Lauren was Bad Dolly and Becky was Ivory. Now I know y'all about to be all upset. Yeah. It was what it was. Lauren was going and going into Becky's fist. Becky's fist. It was what it was. Elena fights Tyson. Tyson loses. Now I'm like, damn. The big three, like, damn. Tyson lost. Lauren lost. But guess who pulls out the win at the end? David fights Elena and beats her. Like, knocking her face in. Knocking her shit. Elena gets upset and wants more. But Dava is like, "I'm not fighting you. Get this girl away from me." And I'm like, girl, who is getting who away from you? Elena is coming. Dava, turn around. Dava, protect yourself. Dava, fight. Elena sitting there fighting. Dava, like, still turning around, not doing nothing. All the girls got to get up to try to have her back. That was a reunion. That was a reunion. It was horrible because Elena jumped like 17 times. And for what, bro? For what? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And it definitely sure don't make sense that Minx jumped in. There was no reason for Minx to jump in. Now, I don't know if she jumped in because her lip was busted and she was upset, but there was no need for Minx to jump in whatsoever. And that's, to be honest, that's the one thing I didn't like about this reunion was all the jumping that House B was doing. But here's the thing, though. I feel like if House B is jumping, House A need to ragtag these hoes and jump as well. And jump as well. And that's what ends up happening. We see a fight where Elena's fighting somebody and then Lauren jumps in and just completely pushes Elena into the audience. I'm here for it because Elena is a jumper. So somebody needs to jump her. Let me know what y'all thought about the reunion. I thought the reunion was cool. Lauren need to get the money. Baby Tyson need to get the money. It is what it is. It is what it is. Lauren is not scared of Becky, and Lauren can go toe to toe with Becky. We already know this. Lauren just had a bad match because at this moment she was jumped 4 or 5 times. The girl tired. She need a moment to recuperate and breathe. So I ain't even gonna rag on Lauren like that because it was not cool. From the jump, she got jumped. From the jump, she got jumped. That's why I remember her saying on her Instagram, like, y'all needed to jump me. Y'all needed to jump me, but it's cool. It's cool. Y'all needed to jump Lauren. It's horrible, bro. Y'all needed to jump Lauren. It's crazy. It was just crazy to me. Good reunion, though, but it was crazy to me. Leave your thoughts below. What would y'all rate this reunion? I would rate this reunion 1 out of 10. I would give it an 8. I would give it an 8. I would give Bad Boys a 9. I would give Bad Boys a 9. Bad Boys reunion was great. So far, this is an 8. Let me know how y'all feel. Leave your comments below. Lay ya. Doses.